basically these temperatures are going to stick with us. Look at the week. I mean, yes, it does get a little bit better towards the end or towards the middle and end of the week, but it is still way above average. And the worst, the peak of the heat will be felt for the next couple of days, Saturday, Sunday, and maybe little breaks here and there over the next couple of days.
I saw the 68 at the very end of the week in the evening, right?
That's evening. Okay. That's nighttime, yeah.
All right.
Very important. Very, very important.
Very important.
Yeah.
If you can just hang on.
Okay.
All right, Craig, thank you. And our team coverage of the extreme heat continues now. Nearly 100 million Americans from coast to coast are under excessive heat warnings and advisories.
The scorching sun and stifling humidity are pushing real field conditions into the triple digits, as Craig just talked about. And CBS 2's Bradley Blackburn joins us live from the newsroom with more on what this all means. Bradley?
Yeah, Doug, Elaine, as we watch Craig there, at least it's some consolation knowing that all across the country we are feeling this together. The National Weather Service says heat warnings will stay in place through the weekend, especially across the mid-Atlantic. It's the heat and the humidity that are sending heat indexes soaring to temperatures that in many places feel as high as 105 degrees. Across the country, it's hot.
It's hot out here. It's real hot.
And for those who have to work in the weather, like FedEx driver Kevin Hayward, cooling off is about keeping safe.
You just gotta grab your ice and grab your rag and then wipe your face. That's it.
You can start out with just heat exhaustion, but that can progress to heat illness.
ER Dr. Carrie Lehman says temperatures like these can truly be life-threatening.
Worst case scenario, it can lead to heat stroke. And if you become someone who is affected by heat stroke, it could lead to damage to the brain.
On Friday, temperatures hit 95 in Philadelphia and 98 in Louisville. Officials in Maine have recorded nearly 80 heat-related emergency visits this week. The high temps are testing transit systems, too. In New York City, train travel at New York's Penn Station was disrupted by power problems, with delays and cancellations.
Frustrating, it's uncomfortable, there's no place to sit.
For many, water is the best source of relief, but the heat can even disrupt that. Some beaches in Vermont closed due to dangerous cyanobacteria blooms.
I was going to come down and cool off.
And in Ohio, kayak companies are cutting hours to keep paddlers out of the water during the hottest time of the day.
Definitely, you can tell they're coming off tired, and everybody just feels the heat.
Feeling the heat everywhere. A doctor I spoke with this week says that heat indexes higher than just 91 degrees can pose health threats, so we are definitely in the danger zone, especially for vulnerable groups. And it's crucial to hydrate, stay out of the sun, and limit exposure to those scorching temperatures if you can. Doug and Elaine?
All right, really good reminders. Thanks so much, Bradley. Connecticut Senator Richard Blumenthal is calling on Congress to pass the HEAT Act, aimed at preventing hot weather deaths.
There is technology that reduces heat from pavements or roofs, better air conditioning, more reliable and efficient use of energy. We need to address climate change with practical, significant investment.
Now, New York City already has a Cool Roofs project that installs energy-saving reflective rooftops on top of buildings. Oftentimes, it means painting roofs a lighter color. If the HEAT Act passes, it would provide more than $100 million for communities to enact similar programs.